Well, my name is Kinney Mitchell. I'm 69 years old. I am employed full-time as a preacher and a Bible teacher. Right now, my hobbies are helping my grandchildren learn how to play baseball, softball, and football. I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. When a couple of years later, I was diagnosed with, well, they didn't even know what it was at first, just dry eye, because I would go to all of the doctors, but they just didn't know what to do to treat dry eye. They just said, you'll have to live with it. They gave me some Restasis, which didn't help any at all. One guy cauterized my tear ducts. They just did what they could. And then whenever they couldn't help, then I started going further and further afield looking for eye doctors. And then one time I went to a eye doctor at a medical school in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And as I was leaving his office, just as an aside, he said, you might want to look into Boston Foundation for Sight. I know that once you get one autoimmune disease, that it makes you more likely to get other ones also. For me personally, the rheumatoid arthritis was the primary disease, and then the Sjögren's disease was secondary to the rheumatoid arthritis. So that's really where my dry eye started, I think. I first noticed it when I was reading, but if I read for a very long period of time, it's like my eyes got locked in that close vision, and then I couldn't see far away. So that was the first symptoms that I had, and that's why I started going to the eye doctors. Then as the Sjögren's progressed and I made less and less tears, then my eyes became very painful. The eye doctor in Fort Worth finally, he's the first one that told me. He said, your corneas look like somebody has been working on them with a Brillo pad. And he said that's where the pain was coming from, and that's where the loss of vision was coming from. They took me back to the exam room, and the thing that really impressed me right off the bat was I walked in, and the young lady who was first talking to me, she immediately reached over on a console and dimmed the lights, and because bright lights were very painful. And that was the first time anyone in a doctor's office had ever done that. And that immediately gave me some hope that maybe the people at Boston Foundation actually knew what they were doing. When they first put the PROSE lens in my eye, I instantly had relief. Even though I couldn't see, I had relief. And if all I could have gotten was relief from the constant pain, I would have been, over the moon, ecstatic. But then when eye doctor said, no, we're going to correct your vision also, I was like, oh, this is beyond belief how wonderful this is. Wearing the PROSE lenses, all the pain that I had suffered. You wake up in the morning and your eyes hurt. The more you use them during the day, the more they hurt. They hurt at night when you go to bed. And to have that constant pain gone, as I say, if all they had done was that, I would have been just extremely grateful. But I had lost the ability to drive. I could still see the road, but I couldn't see other cars. I had to give up reading. I used to read 4, 5, 7 books a week. I had to give that up. Well, that was a difficult process for me. I was extremely farsighted, so I couldn't see anything up close without without my glasses. For me, learning to put the lenses in was more by feel, I guess, than by seeing. And they talk about you have to look in your eyes to see if you have any bubbles in the lenses. And even now, I can't tell if I can't see if I have a bubble in my lens or not. I know now how it feels. And so when I feel I have a bubble, I take it out and reinsert it. But the thing that helped me, I guess, was you might remember that movie. I think it was Apollo 13, And in there was a scene of one of the astronauts trying to explain to somebody how they have to turn the nose cone around and then hook back up with the lunar module. And so I just, in my mind, I thought, okay, my eye is the lunar module, and the thing I'm holding in my hand is the space capsule, and it's got to go in there somehow. And just as I say, by feel, I finally learned how to do it. They had a lens insertion tool that had a little green light in the bottom of it, and I could see the green light. I couldn't see anything else, and so that green light sort of helped me to center the lens that I couldn't see. By centering the green light over my eye, I could figure out the right place to go. Wearing my lenses, I have 20/15 vision, but I still need the reading glasses. And so my glasses are the progressive lenses with nothing on the top and the readers on the bottom. And so that enables me to work on the computer and then to work up close. I wear them over my PROSE devices. I tried the reading glasses for a while and I just lose them. And so with these, I put them on in the morning, I take them off at night, and I always know where they are. One of the things that I try to help people with, I talk to a lot of people and they go to one doctor or maybe two, and then they give up. I always encourage people to keep looking, because a lot of doctors are really nice people, but they don't stay current in their field and they don't know all of the latest things. Not all providers are the same, and not all lenses are the same. If you're still having trouble, it may be because you just don't have the right lens yet.